Can Damien Oliver break back into the winners list at his first ride back? Here's Greg Miles to tell you.
Well, a lot of punters are hoping so that he can, Rod, but Dancino, this filly, has been a mark drifter and a good move for Iron Shoe, drawn right alongside it in 2. All set to go now. Iron Shoe down on the inside. Dancino in gate number 2, red, settled. Archangel getting edgy on the outside as well. Good line now, off they go. Iron Shoe began well. Fizzy Lizzie, the one that missed it about a half a dozen lengths. Archangel going out very fast with Missouri and Rare Bits. The favourite Dancino settling with the leading horses, pushing up to be about 5th or so. Iron Shoe holds the inside, Archangel the outer. They're the 2 leaders, a length to Rare Bits and Dancino right there 4th the inside, followed by Missouri Desert Song. Corona Star out wider, and then Shirley's Toy getting up on the inside. 3 Kilkenny Bay and 3 Fizzy Lizzie. Iron Shoe a clear leader before the turn. 2 lengths, Archangel 3 deep, Rare Bits and Dancino the rail. Shirley's Toy running on fairly, then Missouri and Desert Song. Iron Song led, Archangel hung around the turn. Dancino getting up on the inside into 2nd place in cornering. Iron Shoe 2 lengths to Dancino, 2 lengths to Rare Bits, Shirley's Toy. At the 200, Iron Shoe getting off the rail. Dancino's coming through on the inside. Iron Shoe about a length in front of Dancino, knuckling down to the task well. The big filly's coming home the better now. Dancino takes the lead, and Dancino gives Damien Oliver a first up win and a soft one. Beat Iron Shoe, 2 lengths away 3rd, then Shirley's Toy, followed by Corona Star out wide from Rare Bits, Archangel, and with those Desert Song behind them, Kilkenny Bay, then Fizzy Lizzie, who got past just 1, and that was our Missouri. Dancino, a very soft win on the line. Damien Oliver at his first ride back from injury and operations, able to ease her down, and it's been a comfortable win for the easing favourite. Number 2, Dancino, too good. It's drawn on to beat Iron Shoe, who showed plenty of pace before drifting out in the straight. It's run 2nd and Shirley's Toy 3rd. The winner, $251.40. Iron Shoe $1.90 and Shirley's Toy $3.50. So champion trainer Lee Friedman starts the new season the way he ended the previous, as a winner. Iron Shoe, who's got plenty of pace but wanted to hang when they came round the turn. Plenty of room for Dancino. I think probably the first surprising factor of the race was that she was able to settle so close and do it so well in 4th or 5th spot, and it was just a matter of getting the run, and that came through with consummate ease along the inside, and Dancino was able to draw right away. In fact, had Oliver wanted to, she would have, but look at the ease in which she's gone to the line here under a tight rein, and a comfortable win from Iron Shoe, and Shirley's Toy racing well in 3rd place. So 2, 6 and 5 now official, with 4th place going to Corona Star, and 5th was Rare Bits. Dancino was one of the top fillies from the 2-year-old crop, and it was a very big crop for the Friedman camp, and I think they had great hopes that she might have gone on and been a Blue Diamond filly, but she wasn't able to put it together. But such a big filly, she might just be a very, very good 3-year-old. 2, 6 and 5 on the first of the day. The second, take out numbers 3 and 6, and that race coming up at 12:46.
Wonder Damien.
Perfect start. Bonagilla Tom may have begun just a shade awkwardly, and Bombardment got squeezed out to the rear of the field. Bouncing out in front is Crash Hot. Soul 54's away quickly. Potter's Yarn's got to do a heap of work to get over from a wide barrier. Captain Dash is now going through into the box seat, followed by Bonagilla Tom. A length away then is Rubiton's Best, followed by Cappuccino Connive, travelling 3 deep. And 6 lengths away at the tail of the field is Bombardment. To the 600 metres mark, and Potter's Yarn rushing around the outside. Took an narrow lead over Crash Hot, Soul 54, and then Captain Dash, followed by Bonagilla Tom on the outside of Rubiton's Best. A gap to Connive and Cappuccino, and Bombardment is a long last as they turn the corner. Into the straight, it's Crash Hot and Potter's Yarn. They're clear of Soul 54. Bonagilla Tom is now winding up, and further out Captain Dash. Crash Hot is going strongly. He got away from them. It's Crash Hot, 2 lengths or more on Bonagilla Tom under hard riding. He's running on well. Crash Hot clear with 100 to go. Bonagilla Tom is getting after him quickly. Crash Hot is feeling the pinch. Bonagilla Tom is swooping, but too late. And Crash Hot held on to beat Bonagilla Tom. Rubiton's Best in 3rd place, followed by Connive, Soul 54. At the head of the others, Captain Dash, Potter's Yarn, and then Cappuccino and Bombardment last in the first event. The winner is...
Rain. Track only slow. And there they go now in the first event, where a little slow to begin, Currency Treese and also City Dollar, and not quickly away either was Lover's Lookout. Rattler and Hell to Follow came out with good pace to be amongst the leaders, and there's one getting around them now. Lovely Looker's going on with it. There's a bit of a traffic jam around that first turn where Lovely Looker got across to lead with Vista. Hell to Follow settles third. Viking Orbiter now goes to fourth. Rattler back to fifth on the inside of Red Astaire. Further back the centre, City Dollar, and over on the extreme outside of those was Lover's Lookout, going deep but improving. Back the inside, Rasbright here third last. Second last, Currency Treese, and two to Safecracker at the tail of the field. They're on the outer track and on the side, and with 900 a race now, the leader Vista the inside. From going on with it, Lover's Lookout wide around them. Goes up to join the leader. 2 lengths, Viking Orbiter getting the run of the race, and then on the inside, Hell to Follow. They were followed by City Dollar, and then came Rattler improving from down on the inside, Lovely Looker. Then Currency Treese, one going very wide was Red Astaire behind City Dollar, and they were followed further back by Rasbright here getting away from the inside, and last was Safecracker. In the straight now, Vista the leader, about to move down to the 400 metre mark from Viking Orbiter. Over on the outside, City Dollar joins in. Red Astaire's racing greenly. Rattler starting to work into the race from further back, giving ground Lover's Lookout. As they race down with 300 to go now, Viking Orbiter just the leader. City Dollar the threat the outside. Rattler back behind them from Vista. Now Rasbright here from the rear of the field is starting to power home. Viking Orbiter the leader, but Rasbright here is coming quickly. He's had to go for the whip on the leader. Rasbright here getting to Viking Orbiter. It's got the momentum, Rasbright here. Viking Orbiter fights back. I don't know. Viking Orbiter or Rasbright here down the centre of the track, the pair of them. Then another line of 3. One of those was Red Astaire, and back there with them too was Hell to Follow. There's another one there in the middle of them as we wait for them to come back out of into our view from behind the tower. That was City Dollar. Rattler just behind those, and they were followed further back behind that division by Vista, Lover's Lookout, Safecracker, Currency Treek, and also Lovely Looker.
The selections from Greg Miles. He's made Plushka a special. Plushka the favourite, 270 currently on Super Tab. A special to beat number 1 Coal Tar and number 10 Kill At Cuda. Suggesting the apprentices will fight out the finish of the second. With correct weight at Mowbray in the second, number 4 Haloki, Hidden Extras and No Teletar. Quinella 6110, trifecta 386, a Super Tab meeting at Mowbray. And third at the Gold Coast, it's gone to number 10, Oganara, and Oganara's paid $4.30. So the second and third place getters, pretty big odds, so it does look good for the trifecta. 1, 14 and 10 at the Gold Coast. They are filling the stalls rapidly now for the running of the second on the program at Caulfield as we go back to Greg.
OK, Rod, been a move on track for Coal Tar, but Plushka is still the favourite, number 2, ahead of Coal Tar, and then 4, 5 and 10, Video Fan, Dancing Sculptor and Kaidat Cuda are all given hopes, but mainly around the top 2. Plushka, Easy and Coal Tar has been supported. Yes, the apprentices do get a terrific go in Melbourne. I was just having a look through the list of apprentices last night, and we have 8 apprentices who are down to a 1.5 kilo claim in town or less. Aaron Spiteri, of course, not claiming. Compared to the other states, Sydney, Brisbane and Adelaide all have just 4 apprentices with that amount of claim left. So it's a haven for the young lads right through winter, and they look like fighting this one out here. All set now. And off they go, and Stormy Jim began well. Kailat Cuda ridden out of the stalls to find the lead early. Damascus Road jumped well, and Coal Tar's going up. Plushka out 3 widers with the leading horses. After going a little over 200 metres, Kailat Cuda the leader. Plushka going up a half length away second. Damascus Road ease back third. Coal Tar gets a good trail fourth on the outside following Plushka. 2 lengths behind these horses, Stormy Jim on the inside of Dancing Sculptor and Video Fan out wide, and Colorado Ringers 2 last of all. Kailat Cuda led to the railway side, 3/4 to Plushka, 2 lengths Damascus Road on the inside and 3/4 back Coal Tar. Then Video Fan outside, Stormy Jim, 1 to Dancing Sculptor and 1 to Colorado Ring. Heading to the 600 metres, Kailat Cuda nearly joined by Plushka, 2 lengths to Coal Tar on the outside of Damascus Road. One Video Fan, fifth before the turn from Stormy Jim, Colorado Ring, and last of all Dancing Sculptor. Plaska takes the lead before the turn from Colet Cuter. His main danger, Kaltar's right behind him in the blue cap, easing out 3 wide. Then Damascus Road getting up on the fence, followed by Stormy Jim and Video Fan. Plaska takes the lead, but Kaltar's out the challenge now. Down to the 200 they come. Plaska the leader. Kaltar coming after it, and the 2 favourites of Race Clear now from Video Fan. It's Kaltar taking the lead from Plaska. Drew a length in front, a length and a half clear. Video Fan running on well, but Kaltar starts to draw away. Ducked into the inside rail, but Kaltar goes on to win. Video Fan got up to grab second from Plaska. Back behind those Dancing Sculptor, and then Stormy Jim, Colet Cuter, followed by Damascus Road and Colorado Ring last all the way. Kaltar, ridden by Matthew Gatt, has taken out the second of the day. Rode it beautifully to pay $4.20 and $1.60. Video Fan running on well, but the blinkers back on second, $1.90, and Plaska third to return $1.30. Numbers on race 2 should be 1, 4 and 2. Little Matt.
And here's Terry Bailey.
And they're all ready to jump. Gates open this time, and Zamigo stood flat-footed at the start, missed it clearly. The lead out wide began quickly. Russet Royal and Alpha Nuss out deep on the track, quickly rushing up to the early lead. Not far away, joined from Sun Haze, and Miss Plume's caught wide. She's rushing up. 2 lengths, Amareb racing around Touristic. A couple away, Ultimate Power, and Zamigo can't go the early speed. He's 4 lengths away at the tail of the field. At the 1100 metres mark, and on the inside, Alpha Nuss led the way. The leader neck back, a couple away to Russet Royal. They were followed by Miss Plume. She's 4th on the outside, a length away joined, then Sun Haze, Touristic, Amareb, Ultimate Power, and 2 lengths away at the tail of the field is Amigo, a good 10 lengths away from the leader, and that's Alpha Nuss as they come off the back at the 800. Alpha Nuss steadied in front, led by a length and a half on the lead, who travels well. 2 lengths Russet Royal, and the outside Miss Plume 4th. They were followed by joined on the inside of Touristic and Sun Haze wide, starting a move. 2 lengths Amareb, Ultimate Power second last the fence, and 2 lengths Amigo as they become more compact. On the bend at the 450 metres mark, and the leader as they come around the bend is Alpha Nuss from the lead. 3 wide Russet Royal, very deep Miss Plume from Touristic, and further back on the inside is joined in the straight. 300 to go, and Russet Royal moved up on the outside of the lead to go to the front, a length away Touristic, and Sun Haze putting in a burst down the outside inside the 200 metres mark, and Sun Haze on the outside and Touristic have gone to the front from Russet Royal. It's Sun Haze in front by a neck on Touristic and Russet Royal. Sun Haze punched right out over the concluding stages, and Sun Haze comes away to win by just on a length. Second Touristic, Photo third, Russet Royal or Amigo late from the lead, and Amareb. A good gap to Ultimate Power, then Miss Plume joined, and Alpha Nuss, the early leader, was last home.
The Gawler Jockey Club racing here at Victoria Park, huge nominations. Now they're off. And it looked a fair start. Border Rain didn't have any early speed. Mighty Meccano has. It's leading from Jarmac trying to restrain. Roman Coin the centre. Going after them, Bolwarra. Back to the inside, Shakila. A length away to She's Our Blaze, and a length then almost to last of all Border Rain. 1400 out there on the outer track, and the leader was Jarmac, taking up the running by a couple of lengths now to Mighty Meccano. 1.5 to 2 off Roman Coin, Shakila. Bolwarra has settled down third last. Second last 2 lengths away then came She's Our Blaze, and a half the outside to Border Rain. Onto the side they race now. They're on the outer track, and here the leader Jarmac by 1 length to Mighty Meccano, but they're not going hard. The brakes have gone up front, and further out then to Roman Coin to third. Bolwarra the centre, Shakila the inside, 2 lengths away then to Border Rain on turns with She's Our Blaze. No speed on as they move down the side towards the 850 metre mark, where Jarmac held together in control. He's about a neck in advance of Mighty Meccano, and a neck away 3 wide was Roman Coin. 2 lengths Bolwarra poised outside of Shakila. 2.5 further back then Border Rain on the outside of She's Our Blaze. For the long run in on the outer track at the 640 now as they straighten, and the leader was Jarmac, joined by Mighty Meccano. Wider out on the track, Roman Coin. Bolwarra's in between horses needing a run. Back to the inside, Shakila. She's Our Blaze got right up on the inside, and Border Rain is last. In the straight at the 400 metre mark, Mighty Meccano's going all right. Got about a half, 3/4 to Jarmac. Bolwarra's now under the whip and not travelling. Wider out, Border Rain's making a bit of ground, and then came Roman Coin, but Mighty Meccano's pinched a break here. Border Rain's looking a threat. Bolwarra's only struggling. It's Mighty Meccano nicely clear with 100 to go. Bolwarra can't get to them. Border Rain is running on well. It's some sort of a chance. Mighty Meccano's getting very tight. He's sitting down. Border Rain's diving. Bolwarra third, but Mighty Meccano held on a long head to a neck over. Second, Border Rain third, Bolwarra. She's Our Blaze and Jarmac back behind those. And then Shakila with Roman Coin.
Well, Mighty Meccano, ridden by Dwayne Dunn, has got the money. Caulfield. And they are making a good line now with Theatre, the tote favourite, at $2. My fancy though, Greg, is number 4. I didn't know you could study it, but if you can, I'm going to.
I thought you'd lecture in it.
Well, I reckon I could. I've probably had more experience than most at it.
It would be a good subject, I must admit. And it's a pretty smart racehorse too, having its first start back here, but a drifter. It's got out 4 points on track. There's the one that's been backed, about to come in. City Kid having its first start. It has firmed 3 points on track. It's been a tumbler on the tote as well. The favourite, though, is Theatre. That's the stablemate going in with the white cap, Transgress. Working on City Kid to come into line now. It's been heavily backed. Goes up. An $80,000 bar at the Sydney Easter sales. Half brother to Glitzy by City Dancer from Vane Carley by Vane. Here's Sea Shark going into the line. And Synology coming up with Marka Fumi, recent trial winner. And the field looks ready. Gull Valley the inside. Theatre well drawn at about 4. Set to go. Pittance stood in 2. City Kid stands up nicely. All clear given from the back now. Way they go. Theatre began well. Our Impression, the one that was slow. Tuscan Thunder getting back early. City Kid and Blue Danzig out very fast. Gull Valley hunting up. Pittance is going to settle with the leading horses as well. City Kid just off them now. Theatre goes to the lead. It's the Theatre in the middle. Fired up a little, leading here. Gull Valley getting up on the inside to almost join it. Blue Danzig third. One to Pittance and then City Kid, Tuscan Thunder. Followed by Sea Shark, 2 Synology and then Marka Fumi. Couple of lengths to Cybervane. A long break to Transgress and Our Impression. It's Theatre outside Gull Valley coming to the turn in front of Pittance, Blue Danzig. City Kid starting to run on and then Tuscan Thunder. Sea Shark ran off the track. Theatre in front round the turn. Pittance after it with City Kid. Gull Valley battling along on the inside at the 200 metres. Theatre the leader. City Kid the danger. Theatre about a half in front. City Kid winding up strongly on the outside. City Kid had raced up and taken the lead now from Theatre. City Kid draws away, given a slap with the whip to keep its mind on the job. And City Kid went on to win by a length and a half to Theatre. 4 lengths away, Cybervane flashing home from Pittance and Tuscan Thunder. A gap Gold Valley followed by Synology, Marka Fumi, Sea Shark. A gap to Blue Danzig who knocked right up. Transgress second last and Our Impression last of all. First starter trained by Peter Hayes, ridden by Kieran McAvoy. Number 8 City Kid. It's drawn away to pay $9.80.
Good start with the exception of Wishing Stone, which walked out of the gates. Happiness first out, Snippets Lass away.